Wow. All you have to do is touch this thing.
You want to? Good evening, everybody. We're going to start the meeting. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you could please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Let's do roll call. Lynn Hurston James.
Here.
Megan Levine.
Here.
Ann Markoulis.
Here.
Angela Ramo.
Here.
Leah Leone. Here. Maureen Jimenez.
Here.
We're all here. I'm here. Okay, so that's all 7 of us, minus our board of, our student rep, but.
Okay.
He's
okay.
at the prom.
He's at the prom.
But he said hi.
Yay. Okay, so then we're gonna look at the minutes. Does anybody, can I get a motion on the minutes? Angela and Ann, are there any questions about the minutes? All in favor of the minutes? That's 7. Okay, we have no committee reports tonight, so I'm gonna pass it off to Dr. Rihanna for the superintendent report.
Good evening, everybody. So my voice is a little hoarse, so be patient with me. At this point in time, I'd like to introduce someone who has dedicated many, many years in education as a board member, as an area director for our area, as well as for many projects statewide, if not nationally. And so I'd like to introduce and bring to the podium B.A. Schoen.
Yes, I'm here as the area director for the New York State School Boards Association. And we encourage, as educators, lifelong learning and professional development. And board members have a lot of that themselves. So when people reach milestones, we like to recognize it. Now, we don't always get to do it in person because of scheduling. But, you know, I saw an opportunity to come up to Glen Cove tonight, and so I have 3. The first is for okay. first is for Audrey Lynn Hurston James. She has achieved level 1 of what we call our School Board U, and so she gets a certificate. And Angela Ramo has achieved level 2. And Maureen Jimenez, also level 1. And your president, Maria Elena Venuto, who also represents you on Nassau Suffolk School Boards Association, has reached our highest level. She gets a plaque, a pen set, and free admission to the convention in Buffalo in October. Congratulations.
BA, she happens to love Buffalo. Thank you for your service.
Tough duty, huh?
So a number of years ago, we started a tradition. Well, that has become a tradition. Granting tenure really is a sign of making a commitment based on performance and observed commitment over the probationary period. It is the start, not the end, of someone's teaching career. And it is the district's way of saying, we have recognized your talents, your commitment, your love of education, but most important, the support and love and attention you give our children in this community. And so at this time, I would like to call out those who have received tenure this school year. Alyssa Anderson, school counselor. Come here. No, this is not a just stand in your seat. You got to come down. Don't give it to them yet, okay? Ready? Thomas Bergen, mathematics. Stay right there. Christina Carnavale, science. Jake Freitag, physical education. Selena Cullen. She is the test hall teacher. I never even got a chance. They started. Jesmel John, also test. Jamie Lynn, Family and Consumer Science. Corey Leogrande, Visual Arts. Jennifer Luxembourg, School Counselor. I'm sorry, I knew you weren't a counselor. She is the ESL teacher. We could give him another hit. Nadia Pereira, School Counselor. Ann Simeon, Elementary. This next person, Tom Smith. As he makes his way up here, I have to tell you that after we hired him, he did tell me that I was at his high school graduation. I was an administrator. He was a child in a sea of children in front of me. I want to thank you for letting me feel that old. And last but not least, Maria Verney, Visual Arts. So, the tradition started just like this. Could you open your gift, please? Gingerly. The beginning of their tenure is like an apple still green. You have plenty of room to grow. You're going to ripen with age and experience. But please, never, ever forget the reason you're here. All these little ones in the audience.
You know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going? I'm going to
All right, ladies, no fighting.
Actually, a long time coming.
For graduating. Now, if I may, we saw the beginning of the careers of some young educators. And now we're going to call on those who have decided that they're going to start a new chapter in their life. And so will the following people please come to the front. Angie Abundandala, elementary cook. Alba Anzalone, food service helper. Melanie Orfman, principal. Ruth Arnone, personally my secretary. Scott Pugala, special education teacher. Catherine Caulfield, reading teacher. Anthony Graziosi, head custodian. Stephen Kushenda, science. Franka Martinovic, teaching assistant. Harold Meister, science teacher. Francine Santoro, principal. Karen Serrani, physical education teacher. Cassie Shannon, mathematics coordinator. Eva Totino, attendance secretary at the high school. Is that your grandson? Is that your grandson? And last but not least, Sylvia Vickers, cook manager. Even in retirement, you don't follow direction well. Okay. So, again, I want to take a moment because between all of these people, there's over hundreds of years of dedication combined. They have been a part of the community that it takes to allow students to be successful and to graduate and go on. And so, however their impact was, whatever it may be, they were the impact. And so, we thank them from the bottom of our hearts for the years of service. So, as you go on to the next portion of your life, not the end, but this coming, this portion of your life coming to an end. You have ripened, you have matured, and now please open your gift. They get their red apple. They asked me if there were any worms in the apples. I said no. But we truly, truly thank them for all their dedication to this community. Thank you all. Yes. Board of Ed, let's go. Leah. Yeah, go. Could you, guys, come on. Wait a minute. Okay, wait 1 second. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna call one at a time. So will the employees still stand? Stay there, retirees. Stay there, retirees. Okay. Now I'm going to introduce the coordinators as they would like to say something about their people. And at this time, I'm going to introduce first Victoria Schilling, our coordinator for science.
Hello, everyone. Today I'm here to speak on behalf of Mr. Steve Kochenda. So today we honor a remarkable individual who's dedicated 3 decades of his life to the Glen Cove community. In preparing for tonight, I reached out to several of Mr. Kochenda's students and asked that they speak about their experiences with him as their teacher. I received an overwhelming response from your students, and I've tried to summarize what they've shared below, but it truly doesn't begin to cover the impact that you have had on your students over the past 30 years. So, students described Mr. Kochenda as dedicated and passionate, a wonderful educator, a teacher who never failed to make them laugh and brighten their day, quote, as having snazzy comebacks to his students. Another quote, the best science teacher you could ever ask for, with the asterisk to no offense to previous science teachers, and a teacher who will be missed immensely. While I personally have only known Steve for a year, in speaking with his colleagues, administrators, and students, it's extremely clear of the impact that you've had on this community. Steve has been an exceptional educator, mentor, coach, and community leader, leaving a mark on the lives of countless students and colleagues he's worked with. His longevity in this profession is a true testament of his love for education and desire to make a difference in the lives of young minds. Please join me in congratulating Steve in his retirement.
Harold, you may be the science teacher, but somebody else the principal wants to talk to you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So what do I say about Harold Meister? So I jotted down a few things, Harold, over the 15 years here in the district as an earth science teacher. His love of flying actually resulted in us creating a pilot program here at the high school, which the kids loved. He's influenced several of our students to enter into the aviation field, and if I could just kind of detour from my speech, there are students, we share Facebook, so you can see the impact Harold has made just simply by the number of students who are now going into the aviation field. I don't know if Marvin Bonilla is here, but a number of your students are definitely appreciated you, and they wanted to be here with you, Mr. Meinster. He's funny. He's always has an upbeat attitude. I'll tell you, one of the funniest things I saw with Harold is when he first started, I saw a commercial, and it was like a Crazy Eddie commercial. It was a guy there, and it was a computer commercial. So I'm sitting there, and I go to my wife and say, wait a minute, that guy works in the high school. I go to Harold, and I go, Harold, did you make a commercial? He said, yes, that was what I used to do, before I became a teacher. But he's funny. One of the things, and I'm a people watcher, so one of the things I noticed about Harold was that he would always, even to this day, I don't know about today because today was very busy, but just like a pilot, if you've been in the airport and they walk around and they always have their what behind them? Their suitcase. When Harold walks into the high school, he always has a suitcase. Obviously, that's him. He always has his suitcase, like clockwork, with his materials to come in and to teach our students. He's been great. He has a great sense of humor. I believe one of the other funny stories I can tell about you, Harold, maybe this was years past, he convinced the students in his earth science class that there was a mannequin or something in the corner, and in that mannequin was a camera. So some of the kids could not believe it, but he had them spooked out, and they were well behaved. All right, all right. We're truly going to miss you. I know you're headed to South Carolina. It's been a pleasure. All the best to you and your wife, Betty. Please join me in congratulating Harold Meinster. Okay, so I have the pleasure also of talking about Miss Eve Totino. All right, what can I say about Miss Totino? She has been in the school district for 18 years as a secretary in the attendance office. Eve's a tough cookie, all right? She's tough, all right? She's got a great smile. She's a great cook, especially times where you're hungry. As an administrator, we don't really get to eat lunch a lot. So I can tell you that Eve, and her office was right there in the attendance. I made it my business to make sure I walk by that office every day to say hello and see what she may have made, just in case there was some eggplant parmesan or some sort of goodness that we could sample. But she was, Eve was a stickler for detail. I can tell you a funny story about Eve. So we would always get letters in regards to residency letters. And Eve would come in the office, and again, she's a tough cookie, but she's a stickler for let's do the right thing. She would walk in, I swear she'd come in and be like, about this many letters, like, what do you want me to do with these things? What are we going to? I said, Eve, we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. All right? But, I know she has retired already, but again, us old folks, we're still on Facebook, right? All right? So I get to enjoy, watch you, spending time with your husband. Got tons of stories about your husband that she loves dearly. Your children, Rocco, Michael, and Jessica, and all your grandchildren. All right, we're definitely going to miss you, and best of luck to you, Eve. All right, we're going to miss you. All right.
So, as superintendent, I get to talk about Cassie Shannon. She's looking like she got sent to the principal's office just now. But before I got here, or when I first got here, I heard about this fantastic teacher, so dedicated. And she was a math teacher on top of that. Being a little bit of a math geek myself, we connected from the very beginning. But when I saw that her talents were such, I said, it cannot be just for grades 6 through 12. And so I moved her to coordinator K through 12. Her work with the young ones has helped us to establish such a firm foundation so they can be challenged and go on and challenge themselves as they get into middle and high school. You have had many years in this district. I believe it was 18, no, I'm sorry, 23. And over those 23 years, you have served as teacher as well as administrator, and no one teaches calculus like someone I know. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your commitment to every child in this district. When I also first got here, I met this woman who was made the ELA coordinator, K through 12, social studies coordinator, 6 through 12, and taught 2 classes. I wondered, how does the woman do it? She did, and she did it beautifully. She was a teacher in this district, then an administrator. But when I asked her what she'd like to do next, she said, I would really like to be an elementary principal. And for the last 6 years, Melanie Orfman has graced us with her skills, her love, and her dedication to Daisy. We will truly miss you. We will truly miss each and every one of them. Our retirees, please give them a big hand. Thank you for your years of service. Enough talk about the adults. Let's talk about what really counts here. Each one of these adults that you met have dedicated themselves to the children in this audience and in this district. Those students have made us very, very proud. And so I will be calling up the coordinators, each one to speak to a group of students. When your name is called, please come up. Lawrence, will you begin?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lawrence Nadell. I'm the coordinator of Fine and Performing Arts, and I'm here to honor several students who have achieved excellence in the fine and performing arts in various capacities. Bear with me, we have a pretty lengthy list as our program and department is expanding. Congratulations to all these students in advance. We'll start off with the Scholastic Art and Writing Award winner, who also received a gold key for Everything Matters. Her name is Phoebe Pinder. The next set of students were selected as all-county choral musicians. Congratulations are in order for Heather Alvarado, Kaylin Bonilla, Andrew Ginez, Caleb Ham, Helen Nash, Jeffrey Ramirez Hernandez, and Shai Roberts. The following students receive recognition for their participation in the Nassau County All-County Chorus. Those students are Sienna Iavino, Penelope Neftu Cruz, Brianna Petrie, the following students are receiving recognition for their participation in the Nassau County All-County Division IV and Division V bands in January 2023. Their names are Jessica Callahan and Isabella Smith. The following students are receiving recognition for their all-county, Nassau County participation in orchestra for elementary school. Victoria Schnitzer and Zoe Pappas. The following student is receiving recognition for their participation for the Northeast All-Eastern Musician in April. That student is Shai Roberts. Shai Roberts also receives recognition for All-State New York State Music Conference in December. The following students receive recognition for the Nassau County High School Exhibition and Competition at the Art Guild. Those students are Natalia Monsali and Phoebe Pinder. The following students receive recognition for their selection and participation in the Art Supervisors Association exhibition. Those students are Kaylin Bonilla, Matias Calero Vasquez, Valentina DiMaggio, Samantha Garcia Marin, Nala Gomez, Daniela Gonzalez, Caitlin Kolsutsky, Cassandra Miller, Natalia Monsale, Sophia Penethel, Phoebe Pinder, Brianda Rodriguez Romero, Michaela Schnitzer, and Ilmiano Zuniga Canales Jr. Phoebe's running out of hands, so we're going to take a little break. The following students are receiving recognition for their artwork that was presented in the Spring Children's Art Exhibition at the Flushing Town Hall. Those students are Jonathan Chen and Treat Nguyen. The following students are receiving recognition for their banner artwork that will be displayed downtown in the city of Glen Cove beginning in July. Their banners have been recognized for their visual and media artwork. The following students are recognized for Downtown Sounds: Elias Blas, Jessica Callahan, Antonio Joya, Madison Kuffel, Natalia Mansale, Benjamin Napolitano, Phoebe Pinder, Sophia Sanchez. In recognition of Heckscher Museum Long Island's best, Natalia Mansale. The following students are receiving recognition for their participation in our early college initiative with the Fine and Performing Arts at Hofstra University. They've been honored for their marching band participation: Nicholas Garavillas, Grace Gullin, Colson Martone, and Talia Vaughn. The following students are being recognized for their participation and selection in the Long Island String Festival Association for Orchestra. Those students are recognized as Nicole Lee and Sarah Lee. The following student is being recognized for their selection in the auction for the Make-A-Wish Foundation Dreaming in Color Youth Art Show and Auction for her artistic piece called Flight. Her name is Mariah Cueva. The following students are receiving recognition for their New York State School Music Association solo festivals. They have received outstanding or perfect scores as musicians. Those students are Amanda Cobettino, Anthony Dane, Grace Fernandez, Percy Hernandez Soto, Hannah Miller, Daniel Seaman, Amelia Costantino, Sienna Iavino, Penelope Nefertu Cruz, Liana Dondero, Zoe Papas, Victoria Schnitzer, Ava Zupardi, Brianna Petrie, Allison Rivera, Continuing NISMA Festival Outstanding Scores. Peyton Taylor, Charlotte Dilgard Clark, Ariana Alvarado, Patrick Gonzalez, Paige Jimenez. The following student is receiving recognition for their outstanding performance in a musical for the Roger Rees Awards for Excellence in Student Performance as a nominee. That student performed in Miss Saigon, and his name is Michael Renga. The following students are being recognized for their selection to the Photography Society for America. Those students are Mason Foster and Julia Patrizzo. All right. The next students are being recognized for their selection in the Red Ribbon Art Contest. They are winners for their Celebrate Life, Live Drug-Free, Safe Coalition of Glen Cove organization. Those students who are winners are Riley Hope Angelet, Jalen Cadales, Liana Jade Armarino, Wyatt George, Saul Moran Villatero, and Anderson Oliveros Portillo. The following students are being recognized for their duet performances in their previous spring concert or solos that were given in the previous spring concert. Those students are Amelia Costantino, Sienna Iavino, Brianna Petrie, Allison Rivera, Zoe Papas, and Victoria Schnitzer. And the last recognition in the Fine and Performing Arts is for a student who has received a scholarship competition for the Huntington Fine Arts of the amount of $1,000 for her visual art work. And that student is Natalia Mansale.
Good evening. I'm Cassie Shannon, and I would like to recognize a few students and their math achievements this year. I would like to start with our first place winner at Landing School for our 5th grade Math B, Anthony Dane. In addition to being the winner at Landing School, Anthony is also our district-wide winner for the Math B. Next like to call up Guinevere Yates from Landing School. She was our runner-up for this year's Math Bee. We had students who competed in the Math Olympiads. Our high score winner for the Math Olympiad MOEMS contest from Connolly School, Hannah Adam. And our Math Olympiads competition winner from Landing School, Anthony Dane. Congratulations to all. I would now like to call up Kristen Schaefer, the English coordinator.
Before I begin, I want to introduce Mr. Klatsky, principal of Connolly School.
In recognition of national excellence in gymnastics competition, I'm pleased to call up and introduce Kennedy Hyde.
So good evening. I'm here to recognize students for their participation in our first annual K-12 Research Symposium from the high school level for their presentations in AP Seminar or AP Research. So the first student, Virginia Graziosi. Philip Dilgard Clark. Zainab Raza. Harrison Valentas. Sophia Karathanesis. Jamie Gutierrez. Victoria Babalo. Delmi Rodriguez. Calogero Gustayela. Logan Blackburn. And Hannah Gansky. Next, I would like to recognize those students who participated and placed in our Scripps Spelling Bee earlier this year. Nyla Dyer, finalist at Connolly School. Miranda Delgado, first place winner at Connolly School. Penelope Nafotu Cruz, first place winner at Landing School. Hannah Adam, first place, or excuse me, runner up at Connolly School. And Guinevere Yates, runner up at Landing School. Now I'd like to ask Ms. Schilling, our science coordinator, to join me to present awards for our K-8 students who participated in the first annual research symposium, co-sponsored by the English and Science departments. Before I announce our award recipients, I'd like to thank Ms. Schaefer for really spearheading this work. When you think about it, a K-12 research symposium is pretty incredible. That means we're showing off our research from kindergarten to senior year, and it was amazing to see how that work progressed. So I'll be announcing the K-8 recipients. Hannah Adam. Isaias Alcantara, Anderson Alvarenga, Brandon Altonen Ashby Jr., Casper Dalvershove, Miranda Delgado, Charlotte Dilgard Clark, Nala Gomez, Peyton Horton, Paige Jimenez, Nicole Lee, Penelope Nivado Cruz, Sophia Salinas, Ashley Sanchez, Zarat Sara, Chahat Sharma, Oliver Smith, Paula Valle, Katie Alvarado, Kira Anand, Jackson Bloomingfield, Emma Fernandez, Enrico Gonzalez, Amy Gonzalez Betron, Michael Graziosi, Gabriel Grella, Dylan Malangales Orellano, Alexia Mendoza Delgnino, Kevin Monica Salinas, Laura Molnar, John Molentrakis, Evelyn Pierce, Sienna Quinrose, Adriana Quisbury, Layla Roditi, Sebastian Rodriguez, Hunter Sabentino, Jason Salvador, Julie Steinhauser, Katrina Walker, sorry, we have a lot of research participants, which is amazing. Let's give them all another round of applause. Okay. Lucas Zavlada, Penelope Nifo Cruz, Mason Martinez, Ava Supardi, George DeKankis, Ashley Sanchez, Jason Andres, Grace Becklio, there's more. I think there's a lot more. I just want to make sure I didn't miss a page. I don't think I said it. Who's that? Bennett. So it's the same. We'll do another group. I'll let them sit and then all right. And our next round of research participants, Tate Bennett. Ryan Huggins. Sienna Iovino. Giacomo Talasese. Joseph Taricos Granados. Alexander Kunsel. Damon Anand. Ian Aragata. James Baxter. Giselle Deschamps. Nathaniel Dubovois, Harper Everidge, Jacob Gallus, Charlotte Grella, Maya Kakania, Alyssa Kim, Holden Kowalski, Isabella Mazilu, another round of applause. This is amazing. For their incredible research projects. Okay. Ready for more? Okay. Layla Mendrano, Ryan Montesano, Jada Parisi, Victor Perez, Araya Pickney, Lucas Pietrowski, Diana Roditi, Jaden Romero, Alexandra Zavaleta, Alessia Zacina, Orietta Begonha, sorry, Daniel Seaman, Hia Chimino Ankawe, Fisher Andres, Nate Andres, Ellen Avalar, Thomas Bannon, Teresa Becklow, Adrian Cardos, and Catherine Cardoza Hernandez. right, everyone, nice big smile. All right. I know. Sebastian Fonti. More research participants. Sebastian Fonti. Ellie Grella. Nariara Guerrero. Heavenly Jackson. Maximiliano Jaco. Alexander Mazilu. Elizabeth Morin Villatoro. Vincent Ramio. Hierro Reyes. Madeline Rios. Ibrahim Saduke. Colin Smith. Anna Boulin. Mariah Billard. Julia Leone. Jackson Pappas. Parker Bennett. And I'd like to invite up Miss Poulos, the Social Studies Coordinator, because we actually started to announce some of those awards, so I apologize.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Susan Poulos. I'm the Social Studies Coordinator, and I'd like to honor our students in the field of Social Studies. I'd like to call up Mariah Billard for her Black History Month art contest. Okay, I'd like to call up Mariah Billard for her Black History Month art contest collage. The following students I'm going to call up are being recognized for their capstone civic engagement research project in 8th grade. Could Julia Leone please come up? Her project was on climate change. Jackson Pappas, please come up. His research project and civic action was on deforestation. Parker Bennett. His capstone research project was on recidivism. Next, we have Chahat Sharma. Her civic engagement project was on social and emotional support in schools. Next, we have Gianna Gonzalez. Her research project was on the student debt crisis and the cost of college. The next two students won an essay contest sponsored by our local library. Michael Renga, please come on up. He received the Echoes of Freedom essay winner competition. Thank you. Mia DeFrancisco won the Liberty Torch essay contest from our local library. Please come on down. Next up, we'd like to recognize Ava Scagliola and Cameron Staley for a New York State Senate's Youth Leadership Award. And that is the conclusion of our award ceremony.
Just don't sit down. Last but not least, the Glen Cove Knight Academic and Performance Award of Excellence goes to Alicia Basson Monero and Michael Renga. You didn't hear your name? Excellence in Photography, Calogero Guastella. Grade 9 Community Service Leader Award, Michaela Chestnut. Yes. Let's give them a big round of applause. This may have been a very long award and recognition ceremony, but I am so proud of all of the students that have been recognized here tonight. They have never let us down. Any opportunity we give them, that we put before them, they flourish. They make us proud. They are GC proud. And so I thank the families, the teachers, the community for all the support throughout this whole entire school year. Thank you. There is a reception outside, but before we do that, we have looked at newly tenured. We have recognized those who retired. We are about to begin a new era in our K-2 buildings. Could you two come up, please? I'd like to introduce our new principals at both Gribben and Daisy. Erin and Randy, I really welcome you wholeheartedly into our district. You will see it is as fabulous as it was tonight, if not more so. Thank you, and You are officially part of our Glen Cove family.
Okay, thanks very much. That was a wonderful ceremony. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go. Yeah, should we take a break or?
Okay. Yeah, we're going to take a break. There are cupcakes out in the galley, and then we will go back to board business. So 10-minute break.
Thanks.